I just had one quick question. Okay, okay. If you could have any illness, or if you had to have any illness, which one would you choose? It's kind of a sick question.
It's
No pun intended.
Something's gonna. Actually, I don't know if it's definitely not a real thing for humans, but I just saw goats when they get scared, they pass out. I think that would be one for me.
In a shocking turn of events, I have found myself in Atlanta, Georgia, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happened. Everyone knows I do the Red Band Society reviews, right? And then the people from the Red Band Society started watching them, and I think a few of you know because they posted like Instagram pictures saying hi and all that, which is very sweet. Next thing I know, I got a call from the producer.
Jason Esler, executive producer, director.
Nice.
Sometimes I nap.
He was like, hey, so do you want to come up to Georgia next week? And I was like, all right, yeah. And then he's like, cool, do you want to guest star on the show? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, cool. And we come upon another green room that is in fact not green. There's a speck on that one pillow, quite miraculously. Okay, let's we're outside. Whoa, flash. Here's Nurse Jackson. Whoa. This is her green room. Here's Nurse Brittany's room. There's Kenji's room. It's Gray Nurse's room. Oh, and look, there's his outfit. Oh, and you ready for the best part? Ready? What? They make you work for 3 hours or so on schoolwork every day if you're a minor and you're still in high school. So I had to like be sitting there working on homework, and then Ciara, the girl who plays Emma, walks in and she's like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan. And I'm like, oh, that's weird, I'm supposed to be your fan, hi, like, love the show. And then she just like sat down and we were just like doing schoolwork together. I'm like, this isn't weird at all. In what ways are you like your character, and what ways are you not like your character?
Sometimes I like to think I'm more like Emma than I actually am. And the fact
I thought sometimes I like to think.
That's it. That's all.
Sometimes I like to
I'm glad that you think you think.
He is the exact same in real life, by the way, as he is on the show. Just like, yeah.
And that regards, it just means that I feel like I'm more diligent with my schoolwork than I truly am. Obviously, I'm not as emotionally damaged as Emma is.
Well, yeah.
But it's fun to play. It's fun to pretend like I am.
Emma dresses a lot better than Ciara.
Charlie, who plays Leo, is so British. Like, it's just not just his accent, but like his mannerism. I had no idea he was a Brit. What's the most fascinating thing you've learned about people who live with an illness?
There's even more fight. There's even more urge to do things and want help me out, Ciara. But it's true. There's even more want. There's even more need. There's even more passion.
Yeah.
The minute something like that comes into your life, and that's respectable.
Very nice. Good answer. Yes. Bravo.
Did I pass?
You totally passed. Somebody here has a hedgehog. Say hello. What's his name?
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. Hi, buddy.
Hey, roll over.
Look at your belly. Show your belly. Show your belly like a good hedgehog. Look at that face, though. Look at that face.